Hey, what's up guys, welcome to the Swanky Cat Productions channel. I put a video out like this at least once a week, so please consider hitting that subscribe button if you enjoy what you see here today. I've actually been meaning to make a video about the dry duffel bags from Tusk that I've got on each one of my bikes in the garage, but it wasn't until I had to do something a little bit ridiculous today with the giant one that I've got on the back of the KLR that I decided I just had to make this video and show you guys just how awesome these bags are. So these can be removed and used as an actual duffel bag. I've got them all fastened down more or less permanently. The one on the TW200 here is going to be the small. There is actually an extra small, and I'll have affiliate links down in the description. So if you guys want to pick this stuff up and help the channel out, make sure you use those down there. This one is still a pretty sizable bag, but is not huge. I've got my straps kind of cinched down here a bit, but this bag does expand quite a bit if you pull these out a ways. So definitely enough room for a coat and a few other odds and ends, water bottle, that sort of thing. Zip top attached to the top. Not super big, but definitely enough to keep, I guess, cables and whatever else I've got shoved in there. So this one rolls up in that direction. You want to make sure you roll it that direction, not the other way. Otherwise, it will get water into it if you spray it down good. Like I said, I never remove these. I always wash the bike with them on. And other than that one little incident, I've never had any issues. The zipper, of course, is not really waterproof. But again, if you have it rolled right and you don't have a pool started there, then it really shouldn't be a problem. Move on to the medium one that I've got on the Tenere 700 here. This one is quite a bit larger and obviously is accessed from the top. You do have magnets in the strip at the top here, so that kind of helps you close it and line it up. And then of course you just roll it down. These have these little valves that you can close here or open to let the air out of. Definitely nice to be able to cinch these down with these straps. That keeps everything in there from bouncing around. I like that so much compared to the old just kind of open bag that I used to always run. You've got the straps on the back here that also kind of keep everything cinched down and keep the seal tight here. Again, never had any issues with water as long as I had everything rolled down tight. It's not huge, but it definitely stores more than enough. I can fit my Tusk chair in here. I can fit a sweatshirt, plus my coat, plus my tool roll with some other accessories in it, plus the all-important toilet paper. What else do I have in here? Bungee cords, extra set of gloves. So nice to have all of that storage in there. And if you guys have missed the videos, you can roll these down, expand the straps, and stick a 24-pack on the top of the bag, which is definitely a necessity. I guess at least here in Wisconsin. How about in your state? Is that something you need to do? I love doing beer runs on my motorcycle. I absolutely despise going to any type of store in a vehicle, but for some reason if I can hop on a bike and go run an errand, I will take that every time. And that is definitely what happened with the KLR 650 today. So I was in town at work with this bike today, and my wife asked me to stop and pick up a Target order, which she thought was going to be much too big to fit in this bag, but honestly, I think I almost could have fit a little bit more in there. Now, I did have to just kind of do, I think it was only like 1 or maybe 2 rolls to get this thing down into place. But honestly, I mean, there was still plenty of room in there really, and it definitely handled it well. I like having the majority of the weight on the back like that rather than in a backpack or anything like that. It's so nice to have all the storage back here, and it just is so cool that I don't have to run back into town now. We've got all the groceries for the day. Hopefully we didn't smash the chips up too bad. But there is a lot of stuff packed in here. And when you're not using all that storage, you just wind them down tight, throw the straps over it, cinch them down, and it's like they're not even there. I just cannot stress to you guys enough how much I love these bags. When I was first offered one of these to test out from Rocky Mountain ATV, I was a little bit leery. I had definitely kind of gotten used to my single zipper old KLR trunk, but I've got to say I am so glad that I switched. Obviously, there's 4 buckles to get into and to put back together when you're done searching through the bag. There aren't individual compartments in them, which can kind of make things a little bit slow when you're trying to find something specific. But with that tool roll in there, honestly, I mean, I'm able to get in there and get out pretty quick. It's nice to have a tank bag like I've got on the Tenere 700 here to keep your goggles in, some spare change, and just a couple things that, you know, maybe you want to be able to get to without actually getting off of the bike. So that's something that I would also recommend picking up if that sounds good to you. Now, the one on the T7 is, I think, been on the longest, and that's been on here for 2 years, maybe even a little bit more than that. Other than being all covered in mud, I have noticed zero issues with it. I think being roll top like it is and having the buckles rather than any sort of zipper or anything like that is really going to kind of increase the longevity of these bags. I really thought after rolling it up several times that this would start to crease or, you know, maybe show a little bit of wear, but honestly, like I said, I have not noticed anything at all. So I think definitely a good material that's going to hold up for you guys. Definitely seems to be in good condition. Otherwise, I have not noticed any issues with any of the straps or buckles or anything like that. They're all working just fine, even with all the mud and water and everything that I throw at them. I don't leave this out in the sun at all. It's completely garage kept. Maybe if it saw a lot of sun, you might have some issues. But just being out in the UV rays while I'm riding has not caused me any problems at all. I definitely think that these bags are going to last a heck of a long time. I don't anticipate any issues with mine or anyone that you guys would pick up. I definitely trust these bags. So if this sounds like something you'd be interested in, again, there'll be affiliate links down in the description. Anytime you use those links and buy anything on Rocky Mountain ATV, it helps the channel out, so I really appreciate that. If you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to help the channel out a little bit more even, you want to buy me a beer, you want to sign up for the Patreon, there's also all that information down in the description. You guys can join the Patreon for as little as $1 a month, and that definitely helps me move towards my goal of turning this into something a little bit more than what it is today. And if you sign up for that, you get the videos as soon as I have them uploaded, and you get them completely ad-free. So definitely appreciate you guys that have signed up for the Patreon. Really do appreciate that. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, stay safe, and stay swanky.